What is going on, Diablo 2 fans? Dobrunsky here, and I'm coming at you with a quick talking head video. I'm going to go over my kind of thoughts and feelings on the current status of the Diablo 2 Resurrected Servers. I honestly did not plan on making this video. I have discussed it on Twitch a lot, but I've received so many comments just in general asking me about how I feel about the servers, you know, how I feel about Blizzard, how they're handling them, and a lot of kind of just comments about people fed up. So I thought that I would kind of do a talking head video, go over some points, talk about some transparency for Blizzard and a potential silver lining. I do think that this video is going to be interesting for those that kind of stick all the way to the end of the video. It's going to be kind of like dodging a minefield, and I do think, based on after a couple days of this video being published, the sort of ratio of likes to dislikes will kind of show if my feelings on the situation are kind of in tune with the Diablo 2 community. I feel like they are, but again, let's just find out. Let's run through the minefield. But a quick reminder, guys, before I jump into today's video, that I do often talk about these discussion topics when I'm streaming on Twitch. Like, I go over them all the time. Just because I don't necessarily make a YouTube video doesn't mean I don't talk about them. So if you do enjoy this YouTube content, or you maybe want to partake in some of those discussion topics, you could always hit me up with a follow. I got the link for my Twitch channel in the description below. But yeah, let's just jump into it. So, starting off with how I feel about the current situation, I'm just going to be honest, flat out, the servers in their current state are bad. I do think that Blizzard should have done better, or should be doing better, and I do think that they should have anticipated some of these issues. I do think that, based on a blog post that I'm going to reference and talk about in a little bit, some of it I do understand. But I would think that if you were paying attention, like, leading up to the launch, like during the beta stream, the number of people watching on Twitch, just YouTube views in general, like leading up to the launch of the game, like I was getting, you know, 50 to 75 to 100,000 hits on each single individual video that it was releasing, and that is just my channel. That doesn't even take into consideration other YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Like, there was just a lot of people that were interested in the game. So I think that they should have kind of anticipated the player base to a bit. Just being flat out honest, I think that they should have. And I do think, or I should say, I do understand largely the amount of frustration and some of the comments that I do get. I totally get it. Some people that are busy IRL, they might only be able to fit in like 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday or Sunday to play the game, and then they try and log in and they're slammed with queue issues, or the servers are down, or they can't actually launch the game because of bugs. I get it. I totally get the frustration. Yeah, I've been there. I was locked out for like 24 hours on the second day. I've been kind of lucky lately with crashes, but I'm sure when I when I fire up the game to try and post a video on like my Blizzard source progression, I'm sure I'm going to be stuck in a queue for a while, and it's going to be frustrating. I get it. But that's all I really have to say about it in general. It sucks. I do think that they should have done better, and I do feel bad because I think that largely the work that Vicarious Visions has done in the game, it's incredible. Now, there's definitely some things that I would like to see improved, and I have talked about that in other videos. But overall, I think the game is mostly amazing, or fantastic, like very well done, and it really sucks that a lot of the big issues is just flagged from the server. So that's frustrating. But I do appreciate the transparency that Blizzard has been. I mean, if you check the customer service Twitter for Blizzard North America, or whatever region you're from, they were constantly updating on the crashes and saying they were working on it. It was on the launcher page as well. And they did post a very lengthy, detailed explanation of some of the issues that they've been going over. So I have that linked in the description below. Not going to read it over for you guys word for word, but you guys can check it out if you want to. Kind of, yeah, Anyways, I'm coming off of night shift. I can't sleep, so I'm making this video just rambling. But there's 3 massive issues that have kind of caused a lot of the server instability. And the first is the legacy coding that's constantly running under the game. So I've touched on this before, but the entire original game is running under the hood the whole time, so that has presented some problems when they ported it over to the new Battle.net. The second major issue is magic finding, efficiency, or playstyle. So if you were to compare, again, I know on the screen right now I don't have PoE footage, but this is last epoch, but if you're playing Path of Exile, I don't know, say you're clearing a map or you're whatever you're doing. I'm not a big PoE guy, but if you're playing for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes and then you make a new game, compare that to repetitive 20-second Pindle runs or, you know, sub-minute Indaro runs or Mephisto runs, and then just a huge player base just constantly recreating those games. So that has caused some of the server stress, and they did touch on that in the blog post. And the third massive kind of issue is just the sheer number of people that are currently playing the game. So all three of those combined, like the legacy coding, playstyle, and a massive player base, has caused a lot of these ugly server issues. So to currently address the problems, they've rate limited your games, so you can't make games too quickly. So that's kind of back to original LOD, which is, it's a bummer, but they're currently working on a fix or workaround. It's just a temporary fix, but it's kind of funny that that was an issue that a lot of us didn't like about LOD, is having to, you know, keep a certain amount of runs in an hour. You couldn't go below that, or excuse me, you couldn't exceed that because you would get flagged or whatever. That's kind of back now. I don't think you get flagged, but you can only make games so fast. And there's also the queue login thing now. It's on other games, like Warcraft or whatever, but they're temporary fixes for now, which does, it makes the game kind of annoying to play. I get it, but there is kind of two silver linings that I want to quickly discuss. Again, this is just sort of a rambling talking head video, but the first is that there is single player, and you guys can port over your original legacy save files to play some Detour single player. So that's kind of a cool bonus. The other potential silver lining here is, and just kind of hear me out guys, bear with me, with how popular the game is right now, and Blizzard, or with Blizzard not expecting the game to be so frickin' popular, I think that it really shows that there's the potential that they could generate more revenue. I don't know, that's probably gonna, I digress. It's probably gonna be a bad talking point. I'm gonna get comments about stuff like loot skins and shit like that. That's not gonna happen. But my point is that if they were to release new content, I think that it shows that more people would be interested or willing to potentially pay for a big expansion, or just new players would buy the game if they added new stuff into the, like new Pandemonium events, new rumors, new content, whatever. So I just think that with how popular the game is right now, it gives them an incentive to add more additional content. So I do think that is a potential silver lining. But yeah, honestly, that's all I really have to talk about in today's video. Again, coming off a night shift, I can't sleep, I'm a little bit tired. Rambling video, but that is currently how I feel about the Diablo 2 Resurrected servers right now. Again, just let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree with me, completely disagree with me, or if you think I missed a major talking point. Again, hopefully we can kind of just create a really cool sort of discussion in the comment section below. I do always read the comments. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy this video, you like it, and it doesn't generate too much negativity. Other than that, guys, as always, if you could throw a like on this video, share it, and even consider subscribing if you're new to my channel. I post new weekly content on YouTube, and I do stream twice a week on Twitch. So any follows on Twitch or subs on YouTube would be amazing. Other than that, guys, hope you have a fan-frickin-tastic day, and I'll catch you on my next video or live stream. Peace out.